I remember when I was little and I was put into a little soccer league with my brother that my mom put us into, and she didn't really have time for it. And I remember, because she didn't have time for it because it conflicted with her work schedule. I remember that I never scored in that league when I was 8, but my brother has, and when he scored, it's like a party for him and my mom. And she so happened to watch that day, and I got kind of left out when she did it. When he was talking about his goal, he was so egotistic too. So it was like, "Hey mom, remember my goal? Remember my score?" I was like, "Goal!" Eventually, I stopped playing soccer and moved up to basketball, and that changed my life forever. Today, if you have kids or plan to have kids in the future, I believe you should put them in basketball rather than soccer, because it benefits them much more than soccer can. It benefits them educational-wise, keep them healthier when they play soccer, and it benefits the parents. I personally love basketball. If you know me well, people say that I'm like a junkie when it comes to basketball. I also coach for a basketball team at Benham Park High School. I also volunteer at Benham Park, Boys and Girls Club, the one that's right here, down Commonwealth. Yeah. And I also love soccer because I played it, and I also watch major games like the World Cup, like that. And I also played when I was 8, and I got hurt because I played. So I know the game of basketball and soccer pretty well. This relates to you because it involves the lives of your children or future children if you plan to have children. The first thing that I like you to know is what's in it for you. Basketball benefits parents because it's more easy to understand, it's more entertaining, and it has no time confliction with parents and their work. Basketball benefits parents because it's easy to comprehend. For example, the rule book for basketball is only 43 pages long with 12 easy rules, like don't travel and score in the opponent's basket. According to soccerhelp.com, laws of the game are not simple and can be difficult to understand. The official FIFA rules have 17 sections, and the rule portion is about 7 pages long. There's also additional 44 pages titled Questions and Answers. In addition, how to interpret the rules and discuss the referee clinic, special memos, and videos for referees, and a guidebook for soccer officials is over 300 pages long. So basically, it's a lot of pages, but you still don't get the gist of the rules. Basketball also benefits parents entertaining-wise because there's crosses, dunks, blocks, and actual scoring taking place instead of useless running back and forth and trying to score like soccer. For example, my mom, my brother, and I were watching the Lakers game last Tuesday when Kobe Bryant, who was injured with his ankle, managed to still pull off a beastly dunk on Uppercourt. We went crazy. We were like, let's go, let's go! And when you did it, we're like, oh my gosh, it was amazing. From the Saturday before that Tuesday, we were watching the Galaxy game with London Donovan, and he scored 2 goals, but it took 45 minutes to do, so it was kind of like, wow, okay. But basketball also benefits the parents because it works out time-wise. For example, when I volunteered at Boys and Girls Club, I found the games are on the weekends at 1 o'clock, so you can go to church and come to the game. And during the week, practices were at 7, so the typical parent comes off at 6:30 to 7. Another example is I'm a coach at Benham Park High School, and the practices were right after school, so parents will come off work early, pick up the child, and drop them off later. Now that I've shown you what basketball could do for you, let's see what it could do to benefit your child. Basketball can benefit your child's education. It can motivate them to perform better in their classes. It can teach them discipline and also give them opportunities for the future education. Basketball can benefit your child's education to perform better in classes. And according to the CAF rules and regulations, athletes cannot have lower than 2.5 and may not receive an F in any of the classes. For the team I coach, 3.0 and 3.5 is recommended. If you're 2.0 or 2.5, you're required to go to the study hall and to improve your grades. This is different from soccer at that school because they don't require their students to go to the study halls. Basketball can teach your children discipline, which can help their children's education. Because since sports is an extracurricular activity, it's a little extra work on them. For example, when I was in high school, I had to balance work, school, and job by job to keep it balanced. And as a result, I don't procrastinate as much as I did in junior high. Basketball can also give you children opportunities for the future. For example, Julian Bryan and Sam Saria, Burn Park High School, the only two seniors there on the girls team, got full ride scholarships to Hawaii, UCLA, Texas University, and Tennessee State. Here's some more statistics to help you. Basketball can help your children in the future for the education wise. According to athletikaid.com, every year, hundreds of top schools award athletes over $1 billion in scholarships, in sports scholarships. Now that I've shown you what basketball can do for your children's education, let's take a look at how basketball can keep your children healthier in basketball than soccer. Basketball keeps your children healthy mentally, socially, and physically better than soccer. Basketball keeps them better, healthier mentally than soccer, or in basketball because it's a great stress reliever. For example, I had a test to study for, a huge test to study for in high school, and in order to get I had a headache too, so in order to get my headache away, I went to go play basketball. I went home with my brother, and that eased my nerves a lot. But I tried to play soccer, and I twisted my foot by kicking the dirt like this, and my foot like that, so I sprained an ankle because of it. Basketball keeps your children socially healthy because basketball is a great way to make friends, and they feel more involved with their peers. For example, proof of this is an interview with Dr. Mingo, a pediatrician. He stated, basketball teaches children social skills and coping with strategies that are useful at school, home, and in peer relationships. Even though it is possible to get injured from all sports, basketball keeps your children healthier than soccer. For example, I never read anything or seen anything about in the NBA that a person died from playing basketball in the NBA. But according to ESPN.com Soccer News, Antonio Pereda, a middle fielder from Spain, died at age 22 because of a cardio infarction, which is a heart attack, during the game. Basketball is also safer because if your child does not want to get too physical, there are more protection than in soccer. For example, there are mouth guards, face masks, goggles, a pad that's like a foam pad, like this armor, and knee pads. For soccer, there's only mouth guards, shin guards, cups, and gloves for the goalies. In conclusion, these materials that I presented, I have hopefully convinced you to change your mind and convince you to go to basketball instead of soccer. Your kids will love it. It will teach your kids so much, and they will benefit from this great opportunity. It will change your lives, and it has changed mine. Thank you for your time.
So Nazi, what did you think?
I thought the speech I felt like it needed some more organization. I think probably the best part that you did that you covered in the speech was comparing the two rule books. That was pretty clear compared to everything else that you were trying to support. Safety, sensible kindness, and for the parents. I think it depends on the actual building that's probably the practices, and because I think every organization is different, so you can't just base it on one particular organization. And then the grade